gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just cannons from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are full-run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
You're mine! Hurricane Thrust! Here I come! It's over! Dragon Swarm! Lightning Fury! You're mine! You're finished!
Leave the enemy's hearts to me.
No complaints here!
You're mine! I'm not done!
Radiant
Fury!
Thanks for the healing. Judge yourself. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
Finally made it.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Me?
Oh?
What?
Yes! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Right.
Very nice.
Yes! Got it.
Just a minute.
Great!
What?
Yes! Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry. How? Amazing! Yes! Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alphen! She owns stuffing bread with marble curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Jill, you're hooked on that stuff.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years, it was constant. Never stopped, not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered, and it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy... things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
Ugh. All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell,
Huh?
good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alvin.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now. Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
Hi, Hootle!
Here I come!
None shall
It's
escape
over.
my judgment!
Damn it!
Raging Luna Storm!
Photon! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover or instant! Freeze Lancer! You get this! In here!
You're finished!
I'll be saving this time!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Magic is there! Ray! Holy Will! Too much to handle?
Resonate with the earth!
Dragon form!
Plasma
shock!
Please do it!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Not again!
Rending you apart!
There's more where that came from.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Brace yourself. This one's tough.
Freezing storm!
Now I can let loose. Dragon Swarm!
These things really get on my nerves. May a thousand gales. Go for the weak point.
Being interrupted. Resonate with the earth. No further.
Gusty nail.
You're mine!
Lunar corruption.
Orochi's Fury!
Raging Luna Storm. A thrilling performance.
I've been hit with something!
So even a master has his limit.
Not feeling so great.
Begin! Let me free you.
It's over! Thanks!
Another incantation ruin.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Dragon Swarm! Plasma Shot! I owe you one! Take this! You're finished!
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. A chain between heaven and earth. There. Into the Shadowman's render. Got it. Mega Champ. Arrow Squall. I'm all stuck up. Mega Ray. To the wind. Mega Heal. Mega Ray. I'll be saving you. Here, let me help. In here.
Marksman handled this.
I'll be saving this right there. Help this.
Take this!
In here.
It's over!
Downfall.
Will this help?
Orochi's Fury!
Sweet Cloud. Healing Circle.
My turn! Crush!
Resonate with the earth.
Storm!
Searing Gale!
On your
Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Seal.
negative gate. On your knees.
I never miss. Radiant here.
Here, let me help.
My turn!
I can do it all day. All day.
I owe you one! Hurricane Thrust! Searing Gale!
The solidity of your movements are simply
Take this!
Here's the eagle.
I'm ready!
In here. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Here's a healing heart. Vanquish
It's over!
Storm.
Now I can let loose!
Regenerate!
Power of water.
Searing Gale!
Annihilation.
Thanks!
Radiant here. The enemy is going all out.
Escape!
Benediction light.
Dragon
I'm all stuck
Here!
up.
Try harder! Thanks! Take this! Try harder! My turn!
Mega Ray. A wailing banshee of lightning.
It's gonna attack!
It's in your
Watch
hands.
out.
Stay away from my friend!
Armor won't save you. Vanquish darkness. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
No escape!
Divine retreat. Will this help?
No rest for the wicked.
Dance in the healing circle. Air thrust. Chain between heaven and
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorn.
Shia.
No escape!
No
escape!
I never miss.
Thanks!
Holy land.
Here I come!
Negative gate.
It's over!
On your knees.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Now! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Orochi's Fury!
Thanks so much.
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on out.
Amazing. Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks.
Try harder!
Come on. Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight.
Devastation!
Can you take it?
Freeze Lancer.
Searing Gale!
Here comes. Here, let me help. Illuminate birthday. Magic
Watch
is
yourself.
there. Holy land.
And incredible power.
You get this.
Try harder! Now!
Sleep now. More for the stockpile. Where are you going?
Good move.
Illuminate the sun.
Here comes the big one!
Zero. Reload. Firmament render. Radiant here.
Not today!
Let's go. Do it in between heaven and
Kisara!
earth.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
We should be able to cook here.
Sure. Just great.
Well... I'm really tired today for some reason. Anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard, okay? Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric, okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already.
Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
Better rest up while we can.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. After mastering countless recipes and gathering enough ingredients to last a lifetime, I finally cooked my greatest, grandest masterpiece! Mabo Curry! This is a specially made, one-of-a-kind batch. It contains only the best combination of spices, chosen after a lot of trial and error.
Your...
Spices.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else. I'm not that hungry right now.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention it.
The heat from the spices is intense, but not persistent, so it's easy to go back for seconds.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell? Serve me up!
Oh wow, this is actually good.
To be honest, I'm a little scared how my stomach will handle all these spices later. But they really do bring out the flavor.
Indeed. The spiciness has been so finely tuned. Why, I dare say you've made true art, Alphen.
Right? I knew you guys would like it.
Like it? I love it! This is delicious, man!
Law, really? Don't talk with your mouth full.
There's plenty for everyone, so eat as much as you like. Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Let's see what's going on.
No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it. Right.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Hi, Hootle.
Take this! I can carve through armor! Orochi Fury!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Take this! Hurricane Thrust!
Raging
Searing Gale! Take
Take
this! My turn! Take this!
Field.
It's over!
Do it!
Solid River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Yikes! Don't make eye contact with it!
This one will be difficult to predict. I shall ensure you survive it.
We got flyers!
I've got
In a bind?
Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! You're finished!
I eat dirt. This one's mine.
Elusive deity! It's over!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
My turn! I'm not done!
Certainly not.
Hurricane Flip! Elusive Fury! Dragon Form! Take this! It's over!
Do it!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Now! You're mine!
You're evil!
Searing Gale! No escape! Plasma Shock!
Healing circle!
I'm ready! Let loose! All yours, Kisara!
Not a chance! Thrust! Hurricane Thrust!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Negative shift!
Divine savior! Magic is there! And thrust!
Elusive Fury! Plasma Shock! Now! Pull it freely!
Take it down!
Take this!
Hurricane Thrust!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Shine!
Glacial
Radiant
shield!
light!
Pierce evil!
Force of regeneration!
Regenerate!
I owe you one.
Another incantation
In your
ruined.
deck, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you. Keep going.
Now what to make?
Now I can let loose.
I never miss! A freezing storm!
Here I come!
Firmament render! Tornado!
Take this! It's over!
Water! Hear my call!
Plasma Shock!
Illuminate
Here I come!
Come forth!
Tear! Devastation!
Holy land!
Dance on the wind!
Between heaven and earth!
Struck!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Bloody carved through armor!
You're mine! It's over!
The earth throbs in pain.
Blah, 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 magic!
Struck! Hurricane
One
Thrust!
more time!
Soaring Legend!
Air thrust! Annihilation!
Demon light!
It's
Got
over!
it! Never can!
Burn it!
Now!
Jump!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you
Here
all!
I come! It's over!
Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity! Rotating pile
Razor
drive!
cyclone! Celestial
Soaring
banner!
Light Spear! Devastation!
Storm! Stalagmite!
Ice
No
tornado!
further!
Let the marksman handle this!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Into everlasting dark!
They're not playing
Negative
around!
gate! On your knees!
Ice tornado! Hard! I never miss! Arctic waterfall!
They smite the
In here!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing fire! Reload! Lightning condemned! Radiant flight! It looks like you guys have recovered!
It's over!
Radiant pierce! I'm out of ammo! I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. There'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Raging Luna Storm!
There you go! Don't let up! Searing flame!
You're mine!
Reload!
Elusive deity!
Ignite!
Searing magical energy!
Soaring blast! No dawn shall break this
Illuminate
night!
You're
the
finished!
mine! Come forth! Holy
Soaring
glimmer!
light spear!
This one's mine! Holy land! A chain between
Resonate
heaven
with
and
the
earth!
earth!
A
You're
wailing
mine!
banshee of lightning!
Bathed in blood!
Divine
Raging
fire!
bloody hollow!
Searing Gale!
Do it! Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara! My exploits are bearing fruit.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well... Hey!
We've reached our destination.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?